Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to our channel V2V Vision to Victory. For more updates, you can follow our channel in Telegram, Facebook, Instagram. All the PDFs are available in the Telegram, guys. Just follow me in the Telegram. Simply, you can search at the rate of V2V1C. You can get the PDF of all the live sessions. And first of all, please confirm, guys, is my audio and video both clear? Then we'll start our session. And everyone, just please copy the link and share to your friends, guys. Just inform to your friends the live is started. This is the session 2 related for percentages. So yesterday we already completed the basic calculation of percentages. The calculations are most important while we're solving any questions of percentages, whatever the arithmetic part, the calculations are most important part. So just everyone like the video. Now same based on that, we'll continue the yesterday session. Now see the question C. The income of A is 24% is more than the income of B. Then what is the percentage of income B is less than A? So we already completed this type of question, guys. So will be the one question. Just based on that question, give me the answer. See, there is a comparison. There is a comparison between the two persons. What is a comparison? See, there is a person A and there is a person B. What is a comparison? See here the comparison. Income of A is 24%. First focus on the 24%. What is the value of 24%? 24 by 100. And we already know that 4 6 are 24. 425 times. So this is the value. And what is the information? The denominator is always defined as a comparison. Sorry, it's a initial value and comparison value. Initial or comparison is you just took it as a value. And the numerator is always be the resultant. Sorry, it's a resultant. Now, what is the information? See, the income of A is 24% is more than the income of B. Means income of B is exactly 25 units. Income of B exactly 25 units. Now, what is the resultant? Here we have a 6 units more. 6 units more means see. So 6 units so more means definitely the A value become 31. So there is a meaning of resultant. See, here the denominator value is always be the B and A value is the resultant. What is the resultant here? Here more. How many units are more? 6 units are more. Now here the question. Now see, by what percentage is income of B? Now see, income B is 25 units. Income A is 31 units. Now B is less than A by how many units, guys? 6 units. Now what I mentioned that in yesterday you already mentioned, guys, the last term in the question always be the denominator. Here the last term is exactly 31. So answer 6 by 31 of 100. So answer becomes 600 by 31%. So answer 600 by 31% is this. Here that is the question number 1. Now try the second question. There is a comparison. See. Just read the information. Based on that information, just go through the calculation. Now see that. So first of all, income of A is 25% is more than that of B. Again, there is a comparison for A and B. Here, they are discussing for 25%. 25% means 1 by 4. So, 25% value become 1 by 4. Now, here 4 units is equal to B. And income of A is 1 unit more. Why? Because we have a numerator 1. 1 unit more. 1 unit more means the value become 5. Now, see, here I can say that A is the 5 units, B is the 4 units. Now, just go through the information. Now the income of C exactly equal to 65% is less than the sum of the income of A and B. Sum of the income of A and B exactly equal to how much, guys? So A and B, sum of the income of A and B is exactly equal to 9 units. Now C value is 65% is less. 65% is less. If you assume this is the value of 100%, definitely the value of C exactly equal to 35% of value. So 35% means 35 by 100. 35 by 100 value become exactly equal to 7 by 20th of 9. So that is the meaning, guys. Why? Because the income of C is 65% is less than the sum of the income of A and B. Now value of C exactly equal to 7 by 20th of 9. Now here the question. Now see, the income of C is what percent is less than the A and C value is less than A by how much? So just go through that information. Now see, guys, now 7 by 20 is 7 by 20 of 9 means definitely C value is less than A by how much? Now see. Now 7 nines are 63. So here the value becomes 63 by 20. No, 63 by 20. Now see, here 60 by 3 by 20 is less than A by how much percentage? So what I mentioned that if any question term related for less or more, it can be indicated difference between the variables. What is the difference? See, here 5 minus of 63 by 20. Here the most important last term in the question. What is the last term here? A. The last term in the question always be the denominator. Now see the calculation. So 20 into 5, 100 minus 63 guys. See 25 is 100 minus 63, the value we represented for 37. So 37 divisible by 5 into 20 into 100. Now if these two numbers are cancelled, we left with a percentage of 37. So the value become exactly 37%. Next, we'll go to one more important calculation. So percentage change, a percentage of error. For example, see, there is a value, for example, there is a value of A. Now A become a B, definitely it is increases, guys. For example, A become a B, definitely the value is increases. For example, we don't know the variable. I just mentioned that A become a B, I said that it is increases. See, A become a B, I can say that A is the initial value. Now B is the final value. Now same thing, for example, B become a A. B become a A, I said that it is a decreases. So decreases means here B is the initial value, A is the final value. Either the value is increases or decreases. So increases or decreases, the term is related for change. So change can be indicated either the value is increases or decreases. That's why the percentage of change means it can be indicated either increases or decreases. So the value of percentage is changed completely based on final value minus initial value by. So without comparison, that's why the denominator is always be the comparison. Without initial value, we don't know that how much it is increases. That's why the percentage of change formula can be defined as final value minus initial value by initial value into 100. Remember the formula of change, guys. So percentage of change. So percentage of change can be defined as final value minus initial value by initial value. This is the most important term in the concept of percentages. Next one, successive percentage. Successive percentage means the operation means whatever the percentage, whether it is increases, decreases by successively. Successively it means one to another. One after another. That is the meaning, guys. One after another. If you want the perfect term. So successive means one after another. First of all, I am going to discuss the formulas. For example, if the value is increases by X percentage, again it is increases by Y percentage. Now the successive percentage value become exactly equal to X plus Y plus X into Y by 100. So directly if you want formula, just go through the formula. Same thing. If it is increases by X percentage and decreases by Y percentage, one value is increases, another value is decreases. Now the formula is X minus of Y plus into minus. You can take it as a minus. The value become XY by. Now same thing. If X percentage decreases, Y percentage increases. Now the formula becomes exactly minus X plus Y minus of XY by 100. Now both are decreases. Sometimes they mention that both are decreases the value. So values are decreases successively. Now the formula become minus X minus Y minus into minus, the value become XY by 100. So these are the successive things that happen. Either it can be increases one to another, it can be increases decreases, either decreases to increases, either both are decreases. So we have a chances. That's why you can go with the formula of successive percentage. Now, I'm majorly concentrated on the calculation. Now, what are the different calculation? Remember, guys, this is the most important part here. See, successive increases, for example, so it is increases by 10%, 20%. What is the overall successive rate? So, calculation number one. We want the successive rate, how much it is. So, go through that both are increases. I mentioned that both are increases means here the calculation number one based on the formula. So, according to the formula, see, 10 plus 20 plus 10 into 20 by 100. Now see 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. The overall successive rate exactly equal to 32%. That is the calculation number one. Or calculation number two. I just assume the value of 100 initially. I just assume a value. So I just assume a value of 100. Now it is first increases by 10%. So 10% increases means now the value become 110. Now again it is increases by 20%. Now again it is increases by 20%. So 20% of 101, we need to add 22 variables. Now the value become 132. Now what is the successive rate means? See guys, here initially we have 100 units. Now it become 132 units means now it is increases by 32 units. 32 units are increases means if you compare with 100, 32 by 100. 32 by 100 can be defined as 32%. This is the calculation number 2. Now we'll go to one more different calculation. Calculation number 3. So based on the concept of numerator by denominator. Here denominator is always be the comparison term or initial term. Same, the numerator is the resultant. The numerator is the resultant. Based on it, see, what is the value first of all? First year they said that 10%. 10% you just write as 1 by 10. What is the meaning of 1 by 10? Initially we have a 10 units. Now it is increases by 1 unit. Now the value become 11. Same, second year the percentage value is completely different. What is the value here? 20%. 20% is I can represent it for 1 by 5. For example, 1 by 5 means initially we have a 5 units in second year. Now it is increases 1 unit. Now the value becomes 6. Now just go through that. Multiply them. Now 10 5s are 50. 11 6 are 66. Now what is the value? 50 become a 66. 50 become a 66. How many units we are increases guys? 16 units are increases out of 50 into 100. This is exactly 2 times. Now the percentage value become 52. So this is the calculation number. So 3. Is clear guys? So if any question related for successive calculation, you can go with any of these calculation. You can get the answers guys. Now is there any doubt in the calculation? Please confirm. Why? Because this is the calculation we can use in entire arithmetic. So throughout topic, I just go through that same calculation, guys. So is there any doubt in the calculation part? I'm not taking any formulas. I just, with the help of these calculation only, I can solve the entire arithmetic question, guys. Now we'll go to question number 1. Now see, here the question. See, if a student multiplied by number 7 by 12 instead of 11 by 16, find the percentage of error in the calculation. So how we are solving these type of questions? First of all, we don't know the number. We don't know the number, point number 1. And these number, he was multiplied 7 by 12 instead of 11 by 6 means this is the original number. But he was using the multiplication number. Now he was using here. Now he was using 7 by 12. Now definitely there is a error. So definitely there is a error. What is the error? First of all, we need to identify the number. That is the most important part. So just assume the value, guys. The assumption of number is simply depends on the LCM of denominators. The LCM of denominators. Now just identify the fractions. Here the fraction is 7 by 12. Here the fraction is 11 by 16. The what are the denominator terms here? 12, 16. Now LCM of 12 and 16, the value becomes 48. This is the most important part. Now, I am doing the calculation 7 by 12th of 48. Now, see 12 become a 48 exactly how many times guys? 4 times. Now, 7 4s are 28. Now, I can get that 28. But original number, what is the original number here? 11 by 16th. 11 by 16th means 16 become a 48 is 3 times. 11 into 3, the value become 33. Now, definitely there is a error guys. Why? Because the original number is 33, but he was using the number as 28. Now, how much of error here? 5 divisible by. Here the most important part. What is the value we can consider in the denominator? See, the denominator value is always be the original value. So, out of the original calculation, 11 by 16 is the original calculation. Now, the value become 33. So, answer 5 by 33 into 100. Now see. So 5 by 33 into 100. Now don't go with the 500 guys. Now see. First of all, concentrated on 33 become a 100. Just take it as a 5 separate part. And 33 become a 100. See guys. So 33 threes are 99. We have a remainder 1 by 33. Now you can multiply guys. 5 threes are 15. 5 by 33. Now we want in terms of decimal. So 15, if you take it as a decimal, now the value become 50 by 33. 50 by 33 means again one time. So we left with the 170. Again 33 5s are 165. So approximately the percentage of error exactly equal to 15.15%. Yes. Here the most important, we need to identify the number. So number is considered based on the LCM of the denominator. That is the point you need to know. Now you can get the easy calculation. Guys. Clear everyone? Go through the next one. So next question, see. The length of the rectangle is increases by 37 1 by 2 percentage. First of all, 37 1 by 2 percentage, the value become 3 by 8. Yesterday we already completed the conversion of percentage become a fraction. Guys. So 37 1 by 2 percentage value become 3 by 8. And again next value birth is increases for 20 percentage. 20 percentage means 20 percentage value become exactly equal to 1 by 5. 20 percentage value become exactly equal to 20 percentage value become 1 by 5. Now see that. So I mentioned many times guys, here the denominator is always be the initial term. The denominator is always be the initial term guys. Now see the denominator. See here we know that area can be defined as length into breadth. So area value become exactly equal to length into breadth. We already know that. So based on the same parameter. So based on the same parameter, I just consider the initial area. Initial area means initial denominator terms. So initial denominator term, here breadth is 5 units, length is 8 units. Now see, 8 into 5. So 8 5s are 40 guys. Here we have a 40 units of initial area. Yeah. Second area. Now both are increases guys. First of all, area, first length is increases means 8 and we are increases by 3 units. Now the value become exactly equal to 11 units. Now here breadth is decreases. Breadth initial value is 5 units. Now it is decreases by 1 unit. Now the value become 4 units. Now see here the second area become 44 units. Now see initial area exactly equal to 40 units. Second area we are getting as 44 units. Now how much area does increases? How much area does increases means 4 units increases out of 40 into 100. Same you just consider as a formula like percentage of change. So final value minus initial value by initial value into 100. Now see 4 ones are 4, 4 tens are 10 become 100 exactly equal to 10%. So the percentage of change exactly equal to 10%. Go through the next one. So go through the next question. Now see that same information guys. The salesman, the sale of the cinema ticket is increases by 57 1 by 7 percentage. 57 1 by 7 percentage the value become 4 by 7. This is the important conversion in this type of question. See 57 1 by 7 percentage is equal to 4 by 7. And ticket is increases by 16 2 by 3 percentage. Here the fraction become 1 by 6. Now what is the percentage change in revenue? First of all, how it generated? Revenue, how it is generated guys? Revenue is generated based on sales into price of ticket. So we need to know this particular point. So the total revenue is depends on the total number of tickets means sale into price of the ticket. Now see that. We need to calculate the initial revenue. What is initial revenue? Initially, they are they are sold 7 tickets with a price of 6 rupees, guys. That is the meaning. Initial means the denominator values. We have a 7 units, they are selling 6 rupees means the total revenue generated as exactly 42 rupees. Now, what is the revenue 2 here? So, what is the revenue 2? The sales of cinema ticket is increases by 4 units. Why? Because initially 7 units. Now, the numerator is the resultant means they are increases by 4 units. Now, it become 11 units into. And same thing. Here, price is also increases. Initial price is 6 units. Now, the resultant increases by 1 unit. Now, the value becomes 7. Now, the total revenue become exactly equal to 77. Now we will observe, guys. 42 becomes 77. 42 becomes 77. It is increases by 35 units divisible by initial value 42 into 100. So 7 5s are 7 6 are 42. Now see 5 into, first of all, 6 become 100, the value become exactly equal to 16 2 by 3. Now these number you should multiple with a 5 times. Now see 5 into 16 is equal to 80. 5 2s are 10 by 3. 10 by 3 you can write as 3 1 by 3 value, guys. Now the overall value become 83 1 by 3 percentage revenue is increases because of increasing of sales and the price of the ticket. The answer become 83 1 by 3 percentage. So the entire calculation is based on the fraction based, guys. So if you understand the fraction properly, now you can easily solve these type of questions, guys. Next one. So just go through that again. Now just read the question. The price of petrol increased by 28%. Person want to increases his expenditure by 22% only. By approximately what percentage should he decreases his consumption? What are the parameters here? Price, expenditure, consumption. What is the relation? The expenditure is exactly equal to price into consumption. So this is the important conversion. See, what is the important thing? So generally the expenditure completely based on the price into consumption. So you need to understand the point, guys. So identify the price, identify the consumption, based on that expenditure can be decided, guys. Now, but here the question they deals with the consumption. So consumption can be calculated based on expenditure by price. So whatever the parameter, just interchange, guys. So the consumption is based on the expenditure and the price. So these two important parameter. Now it deals with the price. So price value become exactly how much, guys? 28 by 100. Now see, 4 7 are 28, 425, guys. So now initial price is 25. Initial price is 25. Now it is increases by 7. 25 plus 7, the value become 32. So these are the initial prices, guys. So this is the P1, this is the P1, and this is the P2. Now, a person want to increases his expenditure by 22%. 22% means 22 by 100. 22 by 100, the value become 11 by 50. It is also increases, means initial expenditure exactly equal to 50 units. Now, any expenditure is increases by 11 units. 11 units means now the value becomes 61. Now, what is the question? How much of consumption does it increases? Now, see, we need to calculate it C1 ratio and a C2 ratio. C1 means initial consumption. So initial consumption is completely based on the initial expenditure divisible by initial price, means 50 divisible by 25. Now the final consumption value exactly equal to 61 by 32. Now this is exactly 2 times. Now 32 into 2, the value become exactly equal to 64 is to 61. Now, here definitely the consumption is decreases. Why? Because initially they are consuming 64 units. Now, it consumes only 61 units. Definitely, how much of consumption they reduces? 3 by 64th of 100. So, why? Because the denominator always be the initial term. Now, see 4 into 16, 4 into 25, guys. Now, see 25 threes are 75, 75 by 16. Now, the value becomes, see, 16 fours are 64. We left with the 11. Now we take it as a decimal here, we have a 0. And a 16 become a 7 times, guys. 7 6 are 42, 4 here, 7 1 are 7, 1 not 2. So approximately the value becomes 4.7%. That's why I'm taking a larger values, guys. If you're good at the conversion of larger value, then you can easily handle the smaller value questions. Just go through the approach, how I am dealing the question. Everyone concentrated on the approach, guys. So values are maybe they given as a different, but approach is always be the constant. Just go through that. Seventh question. Action. The price of rice falls by 35%. How much extra quantity of rice can be bought with the money that will sufficient to buy 104 kg rice previously? Here there is a two parameters deal with the entire question. Price and quantity. And remember guys, the price and quantity always be the inversely proportional. You need to know that point. If you know that point, you can easily solve these questions, guys. See, the price and quantity always be the inversely proportional. If prices increases, quantity always be the decreases, guys. The relation is inversely proportional. Now, the price of rice falls by 35%. Is concentrated on 35% only. 35% means 35 by 100. So 425. So it's a 5 table, no? See, so 5 become 5 7 jar 5 20 jar. So what is that? It decreases means initial price. So initial price exactly equal to 20. Now the price becomes C. So initial price is equal to 20 units. Now the price become 20 minus 7 exactly equal to 13 units. So this is the prices, guys. Price ratio. This is the P1 and this is the P2. Why? Because the price is decreases. Guys, I clearly mentioned that the price is inversely proportional to the quantity. Now, what is the quantity ratio? Q1 is to Q2 exactly equal to 13 is to 20. Why? Because the expenditure is always constant. Here, decreasing of price, the quantity is increases. Now, what is your observation? If the price is 20 units, they are purchasing only 13 quantities. If price become a 13 quantities, now price become a 13 and definitely the quantity is 20. Now observe guys, if decreasing of price, it can be increases the quantity. Now see, what is the initial quantity here? 13 quantities. What is the final quantity here? 20 quantities. Now you can compare. Just read the information. How much of extra quantity? How much of extra quantity you can get because of reduction of price? 7 quantities. So because of reduction of price, I can buy 7 quantities extra. Now see, how much extra quantity of rice can be bought with the money that's sufficient to buy 104 kg of rice previously. So previously 13 units become 104, 7 units become how much? You see? So 13 into 8, 7 eights are 56 kgs. They can get 56 kgs extra, guys. It's very good, Nana. If you know these particular conversion, now you can easily handle this question, guys. Next one. Go through the next question. See. Due to 25% fall of rate of X, one can buy 2 dozens eggs more. See, if prices decreases, definitely the quantity is increases. Why? Because the relation is inversely proportional. Now, the price is reduces. The price ratio P1 is to P2. The price ratio 25% value become 4 by 1 means initial price is equal to 4 units. Now it is reduces by 1 unit. Now the value become 3. Is reduces by 25%. 25% is one fourth. Initial price is 4. Now it is reduces by 1 by because the numerator deals with the result. Now the price ratio is 4 is to 3. The quantity ratio. So quantity is always be the inversely proportional. Quantity ratio become exactly equal to 3 is to 4. It means see, for example, if 4 rupees, initially we have a 4 rupees, I can get 3 dozens guys. If the price is 3 rupees, now I can get 4 dozens. Now see, if how many dozens I can get extra exactly? 1 dozen is extra. Now read the information. Now, due to 25% fall in the rate of X, one can buy 2 dozens more X. Now see, just compare. 1 unit become a 2. Then initial, if it is a initial original price, they can get 6 units. Now because of reduction, they can get 8 dozens of X. Now initial price, they can get 6 dozens. Because of reduction of price, then they can get 8 dozens. Now the question see. Now initially how much they are investing? 162 rupees for how much of dozens? 6 dozens. So the dozen means 12 eggs. Now what is the original rate per dozen now? If they are question related for each egg, now you should multiple with a 12. But the question related for dozen means directly 162 by 6 case. Now see. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, and 6 7s are 42. Now the answer become 27. So that is the answer. Next one. Next question. The length of the rectangle is decreases by 11, breadth is increases by 11, then what is the area? Now guys, first one is decreases, another one is increases. I said that three different calculations for solving these type of question. You can use anything. I just go through the formula. It's better to me. Now see, initially it is decreases by 11 means the value become minus 11. Now it is increases by plus 11. So now it is increases by 11. Now minus into plus, the value become minus. So 11 into 11, the value become 121 by 100. Now both the values are cancelled. Now you can get the value of 1.21 percentage. See, here minus can be say as decreases. Now the answer become 1.21 percentage decreases. So direct answer, guys. So it is decreases by 1.21 percentage. Next one. Very good, Manoj. Next one. A man spends 75% of his income. His income is increases by 20%. His expenditure is also increases by 10%. Then what is the percentage increases in savings? Now guys, see here relation of the given term. Income minus expenditure exactly equal to savings. So what is the information? A man spends 75% of his income. What is the meaning of 75%? The value become 3 by 4. Now read the value. A man spends 3 by 4th of his income means I just assume one value of income. Now I just assume the value of income is 4 units. Now a man spends means expenditure. The expenditure of person is 3 units. Now if they are getting for 4 units of amount, they are spending 3 units of amount, their savings for only 1 rupee. Now you can assume any value, whatever the assumption, that must satisfy the ratio of 4 is to 3 is to 1. Now I just assume my income is 40 rupees. My expenditure is 10 rupees. My savings is equal to 10 rupees. Same, I can assume my income is 400 quantities, expenditure is 300 quantities, savings is 100 quantities. Based on your calculation, you can assume the value or rate the value. His income is increases by 20%. Now see, income is increases by 20% means 40% of 20, it is increases by only 8 quantities. 20% of 40, it is increases by 8 quantities. Now the value become 48. Now the expenditure is also increases by 10%. 10% increases means it is increases by only 3 quantities. Now the value become 30. What is our observation? We want the savings. See how we can get the savings? Income minus expenditure. So income minus expenditure. Now the value become 15. Now see 10 become a 15. Now how many quantities are increases? 5 quantities are increases. Now 5 quantity always comparing with the initial value. That's why 5 by 10. Already we know that 10 is the 100%. 5 become a 50%. No need to go through the further calculation. Or otherwise you just go through that difference by initial term into 100. Now the value become. Next one. Next one. The sum of salaries of A and B. A and B salary is exactly equal to 45,000. Okay. Now A spends 85% of salary and B 75% of his salary. Now see, so we want the income and the expenditure and savings. And we already know that savings can be defined as income minus expenditure. Now I am discussing for A value. Now see, A spends 85% of his salary. Now you just assume 100 quantities. Your wish completely, whatever that. Otherwise, you see, just write down 85% value. You just write as 17 by 20. You can assume any value, no problem in that. For example, sir, I can assume 20 quantities is my income. Now the expenditure is 17 quantities. Now the savings become 3 quantities. No problem in this case. Now B spends 70% of salary. B spends 70% of salary means 70 by 100. For example, income is 10 quantities. Now the B expenditure is 7 quantities. The savings is 3 quantities. Now what is information? Now their savings are same. Now see that according to the question, whatever the calculation, both the values are similar. If both the values are similar means these are the values are absolutely true, guys. No need to change it. If you get different values, you just multiply with the different numbers, then you can get the similar savings. Now you just go through that. So they are getting the savings are similar. So according to our calculation, we get a similar savings. Then what is a B salaries? Now what is the assumption? Now see, sum of these two values, guys. Sum of these two values, how many units, guys? 30 units. Now 30 units become 45,000. Now each unit, just identify that each unit value become exactly equal to 1500. Now each unit is equal to 1500. Now what is the B salary? B salary how many, guys? 10 units. If 1 unit is equal to 1500, the 10 units become 15,000. So answer become 15,000, guys. Next one. So this is the most important question, guys. A repeated question in SSC, and sometimes they given as a banks and some placement examination also they given as a question. Now, so there is a fruit. Fresh fruit contains 68% of water. Now see, fresh fruit. So it's a combination of water and pulp. See, fresh fruit contains 68% of water. Definitely remaining percent is completely represented for pulp. And dry fruit contain 20% of water. Definitely pulp value is always exactly equal to 80%. Now remember guys, here the water percentage value changes, but pulp value is always be the constant. What is the question? Then how much of dry fruit can, so how much of dry pulp can contain 100 kg of fresh fruit? Now what is your observation, guys? See, here these values are absolutely equal, guys. The pulp is always be the constant. Now 32% of 100, the value become 32. Now see, here 80% of dry fruit pulp exactly equal to 32. Now dry fruit pulp value exactly equal to 32 into 100 by 80. Just cancel, this is 4 times. Now the value become exactly 40 kg. This is the important point you need to know. The pulp value is always constant. It differ by the water, but pulp is always be the constant. Next question, 13th question. So this is also important. If you know the parameter, then you can easily solve this type of questions. Now, what is the parameter here? If the income tax is increases by 22%, net income is reduces by 3%. What is the rate of income tax? See, here tax is always inversely proportional to the net income. And remember, income is completely different parameter than the net income. First, guys, see the salary slip that we define as a income. Then we can pay some taxes. After reduction of taxes, whatever the amount we left, we can call it as a net income. This is the final. Means net income is after reduction of taxes, guys. That's why the tax is always inversely proportional to the net income. Remember, guys, if tax is increases, net income decreases. If taxes decreases, net income increases. Now see, the amount is constant. For example, if I am paying 100 rupees tax, definitely my net income is reduces by 100 rupees. If I am paying 200 rupees tax extra, my net income is decreases by 200. Means those amount is equal. You need to understand the point. If the tax amount is exactly increases, definitely net income is decreases. Those value, whatever the value of increasing and decreases, that is always be the constant. So that is the most important parameter in this question. Now see, here tax income guys. See, income tax means taxes increases by how much percentage? 22 percentage. So taxes increases by 22 percentage means whatever the amount exactly equal to 3 percentage of net income. So this is the important point. Remember guys, if taxes increases, net income is decreases, those differ amount always be the constant. Now see the ratio of tax by net income exactly equal to 3 by 22 percentage cancel. Now see, what is the tax here? 3 units. What is the net income here? 22 units. Now what is the income? So income is addition of tax plus net income. Tax plus net income, the value become 35. Now what is the question? What is the rate of income tax? Rate of income tax means my salary is 25 rupees. Now I am paying 3 rupees tax out of 100%. Now see, 25 into 4. Now the value become 12%. So the rate of income tax exactly equal to 12%. Next one. Next. See, if a student scored 37% of marks, then he failed by 32. Now I just assume maximum mark. Maximum mark I just consider as X. Now a person got 39% of X and he still failed by 32. Means if you get those 32 marks, definitely a person is pass. You need to understand the point. What is the information? See, if a student scored 39% of marks, then he failed by 32. If those 32 marks he was getting, definitely the person was pass. That's why the pass mark of examination exactly equal to 39% of maximum marks plus 32. Same information. But if he score 51% of X, now 51% of X, then he got 64 more marks. 64 more marks means if you want the pass mark means you can simply subtract it 64. Now again you can get pass mark. Now both the equations equal. Now 39% of X plus 32 is exactly equal to 51% of X minus of 64. Now just subtracted the value 64 plus 32. Now the value become 96. 96 exactly equal to 12% of X. Now we want X here. 12 ones are 12, 12 eights are 96. Now you can get X value become 800. Now what is the question? Pass percentage. We want pass percentage means definitely you need to identify the pass mark. What is the pass mark? You can substitute these 800 either first equation or second equation. Now you can go that 39% of 800 plus 32. Now it's just 0, 0 cancel. 8 nines are 72. 7 here. 8 threes are 24. 24 plus 7. 24 plus 7 is equal to 312. Again, you need to add 32 here. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4, 4. 344 is the pass mark out of 800. Now, pass percentage means 344 by 800 into 100. Just cancel. So, 8 ones are 8. 8 fours are 32. 8 threes are 24. Now, the pass percentage become 43. Now, it become a lengthy. Same, the procedure is constant, but it become a lengthy in some cases. Now I just minimize the entire information. The concept is constant, guys. I just try to minimize the calculation. Now, how I minimize the calculation? Now see. So I just assume the total score is equal to 100%. Now out of a person get 39%, he failed by 32. Now you can get the failed. Failed means that is a minus 32. But if he score 51 percentage, he passed by 64. Now what is your observation in the entire question? C. Now 39 become a 51 because the negative value become a positive. That we call as a difference. So how much of difference guys here? 12 percentage of difference exactly equal to minus 32 become a plus 64. The total number of differences exactly equal to 96 units. Now 100 percentage become exactly equal to 800. You can get that maximum mark. But we don't want any pass mark, guys. We want only a pass percentage. If you want pass percentage, means no need to calculate the pass mark. We want only pass percentage. No need to calculate any pass mark. Now, a person already got 39 percentage of score. A person already got 39 percentage of score. He failed by 32. Definitely, 32 is some percentage of total score. You need to identify that case. Now, see, 32 is what percentage of 800? Cancel, cancel. This is exactly equal to 4 percentage. You can see, I just, whatever the score he failed, that score is what percentage of 800. Now I can get the values exactly 4 percentage. Now you just read the information. A person already got 39 percentage. He failed by 4 percentage. He failed by 4 percentage. He already got 39 percentage. He failed by 4 percentage means the pass percentage of entire examination 43 percentage. This is the analysis case. So the pass percentage is exactly equal to 43 percentage. The pass mark is 43 percentage. Clear everyone? Let's try this question. Clear for second approach everyone? Now same model C. When a student score 40 percentage, when a student score 40 percentage, he failed by 50. He failed by 50. But when he scored 50 percentage, then still he got 50 percentage. He failed by 30. Still he was failed by 30. Now what is the pass percentage? Now see, how much of it is increases guys? Now see, 40 become a 50, it is increases by 10 percentage. Now 10 percentage become the difference between these two values guys, the value becomes 20. The difference between the values exactly equal to 20. Now 10 percentage is equal to 20. Now the total marks exactly equal to 100 percentage. 100 percentage value become 200. 100 percentage value become exactly equal to 200. So when he, that is the information. You see, when a student score 40 percentage, now it is failed by 50. But if he score 50 percentage, still he failed by 30. Now find the pass percentage. Now just go through the difference value become exactly equal to 20. Then 100 percentage become exactly equal to 200. Now what is the pass percentage? Now we want the pass percentage. Pass percentage value we require. Now 50 is what percentage of 200 into 0, 0 cancel, and 2 become exactly equal to 25%. What is your observation? A person already got 40 percentage. Now he failed by 50 means he failed by 25 percentage. Now if the person want to pass means they require 25 percentage of score. So what is the pass percentage? 40 plus 25, the value becomes 65. Very good, Harika. You can understand the second approach, guys, everyone. So the pass percentage is exactly equal to 65 percentage. Next one. It's very good, Nana Dinesh. Dinesh, Harika's, I mean, now go through the 16th question. A number is increases by 30, decreases by 25, further increases by 25. What is the net value? Now, guys, see, I just go through the calculation number 3. I already mentioned that 3 different calculations for successive. Now, I just go through that First value increases by 30 means 3 by 10. Second value is decreases by 25 minus 1 by 4. And the third value is increases by 25, the value becomes 1 by 4. Now, just go through that first transaction. Initially 10 units, it is increased by 3 units, now the value becomes 13. Just go through that second one. Initially 4 units, reduces by 1 unit, now the value becomes 3 units. And initially we have a 4 units, and again it is increases by 1 unit, now the value becomes 5. Now I should multiply. Just guys, we have any cancellation? Yes, 5 become 2 times. Now see, 4 4s are 16, 16 2s are 32 units. Now it become a 32 units. Same thing. 13 threes are 39 units. Now the value become 39 units. Yeah. Now see, 32 become a 39. 32 become a 39. Guys, see how much percentage it increases. See, 32 become a 39. 32 become a 39. It is increases by exactly 7 units by 32 into. Now we need to calculate it, the correct the nearest integer. Now see, 32 become 100. Just go through that. 32 become 100 exactly 2 times. Oh, so it's a 3 times. Sorry, it's a 3 times now. See, 32 threes are 96. 4 by 100. And this is multiple with a 7 times. 4 become exactly equal to 25. So we left with the 7 into 3, 1 by 25. Multiple with a 7. 7 threes are 21. And 7 ones are 7, 25. So approximately the value become 21 percentage. It increases or decreases? Definitely guys. 32 become a 39 means definitely it is a increases. So it's a option B. It is increases by 21%. Next one. Just go through the question. See. A's income is 57 1 by 7 percentage of B's income. If A's income is 525 percentage more than the B's savings, comparison guys. If A's savings is 16.66 percentage of B's expenditure and the difference between their savings is 315, what is the average income of A and B? Just try it. So try this question, everyone. Now there is a persons for A and B, and they deals with the income, expenditure, savings. Now, how I am consider the calculation. First part, A's income is 57 1 by 7 percentage of B's income. So, what is the 57 1 by 7 percentage value? 4 by 7. Now, I just consider here 70 units of income is B, 40 units of income is A. Now, I can get the first value. Now, there is a huge calculation 525 means now I just assume the value of 400, 700. That is better to you guys. Otherwise, you just take it as a 40 or 70 based on your interest. Now, see, now you can get the ratio of income of A and B is 57 1 by 7 percentage means 4 by 7. And the denominator is B value, numerator is the A value. Why? Because they are not mentioned about the more or less. If they said that more, you can add. If they said that less, you can subtract. But there is a no specific information. Take it as a original value. In numerator is A, denominator is B. Now read the information. Income of A is 525% is more than the B savings. They are discussing for income of A and B savings. I took it as another C. Now 525% is what is the value of 525? Now I already completed yesterday calculations. See, you just divided 500 plus 25%. Now 500% value become 5, 25 value become 1 by 4. Now the value become 21 by 4. What is the meaning of 21 by 4? It means, see, it means what is the meaning? See, so 21 by 4 means A's income. A's income to the A's savings. Not A's savings, B's savings. Now the denominator is B savings. If B savings is equal to 4 units, A savings is more of 21. Now its value become 25. So the value become 25. Now 25 become a 40. you can get as a decimal calculation. That's why I mentioned that assume the values in terms of 100. Now see, 25 become a 100 guys. 25 become a 100. 25 8s are 200. 25 16s are guys. Means each unit is equal to 16. Each unit is equal to 16. Now see, 25 become a 400. Each unit is equal to 16. Now B savings guys. B savings value 4 into 16. 4 into 16 the value becomes 64. You can get that B savings. Now, B's income is 700, B's savings is 64, B's expenditure exactly equal to 632. Now, you can get that B's expenditure is exactly equal to 632. Just go through the next value. Now, A savings, they are discussing for A savings. A savings is equal to 16.66% means 1 by 6th of B's expenditure. B's expenditure, we already know that 632. Now, 632. So it's not a 632, it's a 636 now. 36 plus 64. No? Now 636. Now B savings exactly equal to C. A savings exactly equal to 16.66% of B's expenditure. Now see, here 6 1 is 6, 6 1 6. Now A's income is 400. A savings is 106. Now the expenditure of A exactly equal to 294. Or you can get 294. Or you can get the overall information and whatever the assumptions. Now here comparison. The difference between the A savings and B savings is 358. What is the A savings here? 106. B savings is 64. Now the difference become exactly equal to 42 units. Now 42 units become 350. The difference is exactly equal to 42 units. 42 units become 315. Now, what is the average income of A and B? See, sum of their incomes I already assume 1100. We want average means sum by number. So, the value become 550. 550 become how much? Just calculate it. See, 7 1s are 7, 7 6 are 42. 7 4s are 28. 7 4s are 28. 7 5s are 35. You can get these values. Now, again you can get a 45 6 and we have a chances for 3 table 3 2s are 315s are 315. Again 2 become 200 and it's a 275. So finally 275 into 15 is the perfect answer. See, 15 5s are 75. We have a 7. So units place we have a 5. Answer become 4125. So this is the comparison. Just go through that. So 15 into 7, 7 10 is 70, 7 5 is 35, 105, 105 plus 7, 105 plus 7, 122, 12 carry. 15 2 is 30, 30 plus 12 is equal to 42. So it's a 107, so answer 4120. Clear guys? So this is, we'll go with a general calculation. We just assume one of the value, the assumption is completely based on the percentage. Hope it's clear. Next one. Now there is a comparison in Venn diagrams, guys. So I'll tell you the example. Now there is a total information. I need to distribute it in two parameters. If one circle with A means the entire circle value we can represent it with A. If I connect it with one more circle P, so this is the entire circle with a P. Now this is the only space guys. This is our space only represented only A. And this is the space we can represent it only P. And this is the combination space. This is the combination base we can represent it for both A and B, or we can say that only A and B. And after distribution, whatever the remaining we can call it as a none. So remember, the total value is, the total value is completely depends on only A plus, only B plus, both A and B only, both A and B only A and B plus none. So you need to know these information. Now you can easily solve the question. Now just go through that. In an examination, we have 100% of students. Now 80% of candidate, 80% they are not mentioned only. If it is mentioned only, you can take it as the inward value. Yeah. Now 80% is candidate passed in English. 85% of students passed in mathematics. Now 73% is candidate passed in both the subjects. 73% means inward value. Now just go through that. This is the circle entire represented for 80. And this is the space we can represent it for combination of A and B. See, sum of these two units are 80. If one unit is 73, definitely the other unit is exactly 7%. Same thing, the entire circle is 85. One unit is 73, definitely other unit is 12. Now we need to calculate the none value. What is a none percentage here? Sum of all these value, you can subtract it from 100, you can get the answer. Now see, if you add these two parameters, 80, 80 plus 12 exactly equal to 92. So out of 100 percentage, 92 percentage of students have passed in the examination, either individual or either combined. But how many students failed in both the subjects? Exactly 8%. I mean, that is the calculation. That is the easiest calculation. No? I am just explaining. That's why it took that much of time. Now. Otherwise, you can get easily. So you need to know the approach first of all. If you know the approach, then you can solve any question, guys. Next, try more question. Next, same thing. We need to distribute a value total. Now, 70% of students passed in English. Now, 80% of students passed in mathematics. Now, 10% failed in both the subjects. Now, the total is 100%. Now, remember, guys, out of 100, 10% of students failed in both the subject means 90% of strength is passed in the overall individual only plus combined. Now, what is information? 144 candidates passed in both. So we don't know that how much percentage of both. Remember, guys, most of the students they consider X and just assume as combination part is X. Now they consider only English is 70 minus X, only Maths is 80 minus X. Now you can go through the equation, you can get the X. But observe, guys. Now, I'm not taking any unknown variable. Directly I can solve the question. Now see, we already know that sum of these three parts exactly equal to 90. We already know that. Now see that we don't know that these value. If you know these value, you can easily identify these remaining two stars. But I am not taking any unknown variable. Just identify that. If this is the space, it can be closest two different stars. Now see guys. So sum of these three stars is equal to 90. Like a sum of ABC is equal to 90. Now I can close AB guys. Now I can close AB. The entire AB value become 90. Now the entire AB value become 90. Nana. Now we know that sum of A plus B plus C is equal to 90. Then A plus B occupancy exactly equal to 70. Then C occupancy only 20. Now you can get this is the value of 20. Now, we already know that the combination of B and C is equal to 80. Now, C is equal to 20. Definitely, the B value become exactly equal to 60. Now, again, see, the entire A plus B is equal to 70. Now, B is equal to 60. Definitely, A value become 10. Now, you just add 10 plus so just 10 plus 60 is equal to 70, 70 plus 20 is equal to 90. You can satisfy all the equations. Now, what is that? Both are pass exactly how much percentage? 60%. 60% become 144. The number of candidates exactly equal to 100%. Now, 100% become how much? Percentage, 0, 0 cancel. Now, 144 is multiple with the 10 by 6. Now, so 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 4 is 24, 24 into 10, the value becomes 240. The value becomes 240. This is also most important question, guys. Just go through the question. See, a salesman is allowed 9% commission on total sales. Made by him, a bonus of 1% on the sales over 20,000. If more than 20,000, definitely they can get the bonus of 1%. For the entire transaction, if the total earnings of salesman is exactly 6,800, the total earnings of salesman exactly equal to 6,800. Find the total sales. Now just go through that. I just make a diagram for understanding purpose. This is the total sales. Total sales. Now a person gets, salesman get how much of money? 6,800. Now why he can get the 6,800? Maybe he can get commission, maybe he can get bonus. Now just go through the information. Now what is the first information? See, for throughout the sales, they can get 9% commission. Throughout sales, they can get 9% commission. Point number one. Now, he can get a bonus more than 20,000. For example, if he sell more than 20,000 rupees, they mention that. See, over means more than 20,000 rupees more, then they can get 1% bonus. Now, for the entire transaction, a person earns 6,800. Then what is the total sales? Now, for this type of question, you need to understand one particular important. Now, definitely, I just divided the entire question 20,000 before after 20,000. So first 20,000 they can get 9% commission. Second means more than 20,000 also he can get 9% commission. Now if it is more than 20,000 definitely he can get extra 1% bonus. 1% bonus they can get. Means if it is less than 20,000 definitely they are not getting bonus. Now I'm changing the entire question. So what I mentioned, see guys, I'm allowing bonus for first 20,000. I'm allowing a bonus for first 20,000. I'm allowing a bonus for first 20,000. How much of bonus here? 1%. If I am allowing bonus for first 20,000, now I can get 200 rupees extra. Now I can get 200 rupees extra. Now I can get exactly equal to 7,000 rupees. Now see the entire information. Here, if I am allowing, here the first part is also 10%, second part is also at 10%. If you see the entire scenario, they can get 10% over the total sales. Over the total sales. Now, they can get 10% of income. Think 10% of total sales exactly equal to 7,000. Now, 100% is total sales. If 10% is 7,000, now 100% value becomes 70,000. So, becomes 70,000. So this is the direct approach, guys. That is the story. Now, if you want in terms of equations, I will tell you the equations also. Now, see, if a salesman allowed 9% commission, the total sales I just assume X. Now they can get 9% commission means 9% of X. And they can get a 1% bonus over the 20,000. So, first 20,000 they are not getting any bonus means. So, the bonus of 1% they are getting over the sales of X rupees minus of 20,000. Why? Because first 20,000 there is a no bonus. Now, the person earns 6,800. Just calculated Nana. 9% of X plus 1% of X minus the value become 200. So, 1% of 20,000 value become 200. Now, the value becomes 6,800. Now 10% of X value become exactly equal to 7,000. Now 10% of X is equal to 7,000. Now the X value becomes 70,000. So this is the equation approach. Clear this question, guys? These are the two different approaches. First, you need to analyze the story. If you know the story, then you can easily solve either equation method or direct method, guys. And this is for you guys. So homework question. Just go through the homework question and post your answer in the comment section. Don't leave any question, guys. Just go through that question and post your answer in the comment section. Now I'm just read the question. See, in the examination, 73% of candidate passed in the quantitative aptitude test, and 70% is passed in general awareness, and 64% is passed in both. If 6,300 rupees failed in both the subjects, then what is the total number of examiners was? Means the total number of candidates. So here the option 60,000, 50,000, 30,000, and 25,000. This is the entire session, guys. So yesterday we already completed the basic calculations and basic conversions. Here we already completed different questions. So we'll go to one more session. One more sessions on percentage. Total I am planning 50 different questions for 3 sessions in percentages, guys. So we are solving 50 different questions. No, whatever that you just try to observe the calculation, how I am doing, then how I am applying the concept, how I am doing the calculation. That is the most important. You just learn in this session for calculation and concept only. Why? Because same question it never repeated. But You need to observe that how I'm doing the question and what is the concept I am applying, how I'm doing the calculation. So these parameters are most important to crack any government examination. So that's it, guys. So is there any doubt on today's session? So please share our channel to your friends, guys. Just inform to your friends who are preparing for government examination, who are interested to learn the quantitative aptitude reasoning. Also, they are helping, guys. Just go through that once, and Javid. Still, you have a doubt, you can ping me in the Telegram. I will explain. Okay. Just see, Jabin. First value, A's income is 57 1 by 7 percentage of B's income means, first of all, 57 1 by 7 percentage value become 4 by 7. Now, I can take it as income of A is 400 units, B is 700 units. First, I just fix the values. After fixing the value, there is a comparison. A's income is 525 percentage more than the B's income. 525 percentage means the fraction value exactly 21 by 4. It means, see, so the fraction value exactly equal to 21 by 4 means, see, the fraction value exactly equal to 21 by 4 means what I mentioned that the denominator 4 is represented for B's B's savings. See, B's savings exactly equal to 4 units. Now it is increases by 21 units means 21 units more means the A's income is exactly equal to 25. Now I just compare. Now 25 become 400. 25 become 400. Each unit is equal to 16. 25 become a 400. Each unit is equal to 16. Now I just identify that B savings. Now B savings means 4 and each unit is equal to 16. 4 into 16. Now you can get 64. Now B's income is 700. B's savings is 64. Now the expenditure means 700 minus 64. Now you can get 636. Now you just continue the question. A savings is 16.66 percentage of B's expenditure. What is a B's expenditure? 636. 16.66 percentage value become 1 by 6 number. So 1 by 6 of 636, the value become 106. Now A's income is already assumed 400 units. A savings you can get 106. Now the expenditure become income minus savings. Now the value become 294. Now the comparison in the given question. The difference between the A savings and B savings is 315. So A savings is 106, B savings is 64. Now the difference becomes 42. 42 units is equal to 315. Now we need to calculate the average income of A and B. So sum of income is 1100. Average means sum by number, two numbers. So 1100 by 2, the value becomes 550. Now what is the comparison here? 42 quantities is exactly equal to 315. Now 550 is equal to how much? Just cross multiply them. Just cross multiply them. Now you can get the value of 4125. Now clear, Zamir? So that's it, guys. See you in the tomorrow session. Bye, guys.